Welcome to the bad boy pod, talking bad boy bards, make a good girl nuts with the bad boy swag. Having conversations that a bad boy man, sit down, relax, kick back, have a blast, enjoy the bad boy pod, brought to you by Lady Pod.
I've never seen someone more 2011 than Kevin James.
Oh my god. Raised keys.
Is someone scooting down your block?
You would be surprised how much that happens. Sometimes I'm like, someone's going to spin out of control. And sorry, I'm burping.
I don't know. Your place is like pretty far back from the street. Like they would really have to drive through a lot of lawn in order to make it to your spot.
Wow, brag alert on how much lawn I have. It's a
well,
real
it's true,
lawn
though.
alert. It's a lawnorama.
It's a lawnorama, and like unless they were doing some like funky off-roading, like
Oh, funky
Yeah.
off-roading.
Yeah.
Okay, please don't do that.
dream career.
Yeah, please don't
You know, on
wake
like
me up at
reality
4:30 doing
shows.
funky off-roading. Yeah.
You know, on reality shows, how they always do funky off-roading on like a date, like on they
Oh,
love
yes.
they love an RV.
They're just like this one chick.
Oh,
She would love
she's-
to do this in the desert, I bet. She just looks like she would.
Oh yeah, she's like she's like from Chicago, and like her
Oh,
dad's a
yeah.
mechanic.
And she has highlights and lowlights always.
Ooh, very chunky.
Very chunky lowlights.
Chunky Lowlight.
Love
My
a
name is
lowlight.
Diane. My name is Diane, but they call me Chunky Lowlight.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. It's true though.
That is exactly what she is.
It really is.
I love that description for her.
Yeah, me too.
And she
Um,
really does have that perfect, like, I mean, some may say it's a Karen haircut. I would call it
I
more of a
know.
Diane do.
I'd call it a Diane do as well.
And it's chunky and it's highlighted. And you're like, is that a parasol
It's like
on
a
the
cake-
beach or is that
It's
Diane
like a
in the back of her head?
I ask myself that every day. It's like a Kate Gosselin rising.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. But
Yeah,
she
remember
really
her?
just like at the back of her head.
How do you think she's doing?
Oh, email Diane. We're all thinking
Okay.
about her. She's
Okay.
in our hearts.
Anyway, that
Off
was
the
Diane.
charts.
And I'm Julia Davidovich, and John and Kate plus 8 is my go-to sleepy time watch.
Oh my God. And my name is Zoe Clar and Toddlers and Tiaras. It's just like what I watch on the weekend. All I watch on the weekend.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like
I
a
do
pick me up for me.
hard binge every weekend.
I gotta say, never watched that show.
I was about to say the same thing.
Oh, twins.
I've literally never seen it in my life.
Twinorama. I just have not seen the draw. I don't care about reality show
Is it
kids.
even like still on? You know what I
hope not.
mean?
I really hope not.
I feel
Because
like the
imagine that
kids-
drama.
Well, wasn't wow,
really
I
just
almost
adult
called her
drama.
I almost called her Bunny Foo Foo. Honey Boo Boo.
Boo.
Honey Boo Boo
Little Bunny
was on
Boo.
Toddlers and Tiaras, I think, right?
She was? Is
I
that
don't
where she
know.
got her
Her big start,
I was gonna yeah. Damn.
her big break.
Ooh, wow. Has she been on Dancing with the Stars yet?
Ooh, she's definitely on DWTS watch. Also
They
on Masked Singer
cannot
watch,
wait.
which
Oh,
we
they
will get
cannot
to.
wait. Oh my God. That felt like an Onion headline for sure.
It really did. Mama
I-
June is really on Masked Singer watch.
Yeah.
She's probably done it. I feel like Mama June and Honey Boo Boo would be one of those like weird double costumes.
Oh my God. Yeah. Like 2 teacups or something.
Yeah, they would definitely be
two teacups.
Yeah. I mean, they love doing a double.
What are some
Um,
other doubles they do? Just like, I can't think of any other, like a bunch of grapes or something.
Ooh,
wow.
all the
Masked Singer, please
Duggars.
hire me. All
All
the
s-
Duggars.
All 47 Duggars in one bunch
No.
of grapes.
Oh my God. Oh, hell on earth.
Oh God. You love to see it. Who are your bad boys on the block this week?
I don't know. One second. Let me just take a sweet hot pick before I forget. You look so smug.
Thanks.
1 second. Who was it? Oh.
Oh.
New York Times. Why you gotta go by
Oh.
Wordle?
Oh.
Are you gonna put
Ugh.
it behind a paywall, or are you just
Oh,
gonna
what?
be so gracious and just be like, listen, I just know we
They're
New
definitely
York
putting it behind a
Times
paywall.
have seen how much the pandemic has hurt everybody, and we just want to make this free because
No,
we, out of the kindness of our hearts, believe
they will
that
not.
games are for the people.
They will
Are
not.
you sure?
I mean, like,
I still
I'm
think they
happy
might.
that Senor Wordle made 7 figures or whatever, but like,
What was, I remember seeing who created that, and it was just like creator of something, but also creator of, do you know who it is?
it was like another, he did something else too. I was like, what?
Who is that man?
It was really like a
I know who that
surprise.
is. One second. Wordle
Yeah, look it
person.
up. Yeah,
Wordleman.
look up Wordleman. What about when the word was moist though?
Oh, listen, I went with penis first, and then I went with I forget. It was a nice group of words though.
Did you get a
But it arrived at
screenshot?
penis. I think I may have, because I was like, damn, this really took a turn.
Um, that was a good chuckle when it was moist.
I can't believe it. I mean, they have been a little horny. I can't think of literally
They
any other
have been
examples.
horny.
Have been a little horny, I will
There was
say.
a mount.
Oh, yes. Mount was the horny one.
Yeah.
And
like
I don't know.
Mount and
I think
Horn
there's
Mountain
one
horny.
horny person there. Mount and horny.
Mount and moist were like close together where I was like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa. I mean, yeah, I don't know where they were coming from with some of the words. You're just kind of like, why did you think of this word? This is not a word. Like Noel.
Noel was the worst day of my life.
I was like,
K-N-O-L-L.
the only time I think of this word is when I think of the grassy one.
Is that a small hill? Email
Yes. Grassy Knoll.
Grassy knoll.
Email
Yeah.
Diane about the grassy knoll.
That was
did
one where I was
here.
like-
penis sicko.
Penis sicko moist.
Penis sicko moist.
Okay, email Diane. Absolutely.
3 favorite words alert. Anyway, people at Wordle. Oh, I forgot. Who's the Wordle man? Oh, Josh Wordle? Who the fuck is that again? Whatever. He did something else that was important. Now I fucking forget. Or something terrible that I hated. I can't remember. But I remember having
Yes,
a
it
response
was-
and just like, oh, that guy.
Yeah, it was definitely either something. It was something. So
It was
that's what you
definitely
could,
something.
It was definitely something. And
Listen,
you
a man did
cannot-
something somewhere.
A man did something somewhere, and then he did something else. He got paid a lot of money, and he ruined
You
our
came
lives.
here for the news. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't put it behind a paywall, but I think they will.
They probably will, but I kind of also feel like it'll last for a day, and then they'll be like, we felt really nice, actually. And we found a new way to make money off this. So if
Yeah,
you
they're
could just
gonna
come
make
here for free, that'll be cool.
That's the thing, though. Like, LA Times crossword is free, and they just play an ad in front of it, and it's like
Just do
fine.
that. Just play an ad for Dove. I'll fucking watch it. I don't
Just
care.
play a fucking ad for Dove. Play an ad for State Farm. Like, I've watched.
Do a
worse.
dollop of Daisy, you know?
Do a dollop of Daisy, and then dollop me up that daily sack
Fucking
of Wordle.
I'll even watch another ad when I open Wordle later in the day to fucking finish it when I'm actually fresher in the brain. I'll watch
You-
another dollop of Daisy.
You start it and then stop it.
Yeah,
I gotta do it in one chunk.
you're kook.
Also, when I wake up, sometimes I'm like, I gotta do the Wordle. So I don't know. Maybe I have a problem, and it's for the best that it's going to be behind a paywall.
I don't trust my impulses in the morning because I'm just like, oh, I am not fresh in the brain.
No,
I don't feel that fresh in the brain when I wake up.
I'm extremely fresh in the morning. It's one of the freshest. I think it's 'cause
Zombies
it's
come
like,
after her. She's got the freshest brain in the country.
it's like the one time of day I'm not stoned is within the first 30 minutes of waking up. So that's when I do my Wordle.
problem.
My bad boy on the block is
Tell
my
us.
internet went out for
Oh.
36 hours.
That's hell.
And can I tell you why?
Please.
So we
squirrel.
have fiber.
Oh,
and-
no. What does that mean?
I don't know. Like Jerry wanted it. I guess it's faster than regular.
Jerry special internet.
Yeah, it goes like straight to the house. Anyway,
Ooh.
I think my neighbor got fiber because she's pooping up a storm. Just kidding. My neighbor got fiber, and when they, no doubt
Got 'em.
about it, and when they were installing it, they unplugged ours, and then it was like
God.
36 hours until they could come plug her back in.
Listen, you can't just plug internet back in. That would be too hard.
And I got to be honest, the data in this house, it's not easy. You know, it's like weak data. And you have to open the windows, but it was kind of cold.
Oh no.
Anyway,
That's
I've never
rough.
sounded
That's
more
very
privileged
rough.
in my life.
It's yeah, but like internet's like it's just I don't know how they can't just figure out how to Wi-Fi your entire fucking home. Like build it into the house somehow. I don't
They
know.
built it into the infrastructure of the goddamn city.
Oof, if Jeff Bezos doesn't put like do something productive at least. Why don't you work on putting internet in all our homes somehow? If you
Yeah,
can't work on
globally,
anything,
free
or like change your
internet.
own company, or like contribute to less pollution in the world,
He
or
refuses.
whatever. It's like or just create more pollution. Do you? You're living your best life, Bezos.
What's his Mackenzie Scott?
Is that his ex's name?
I think so.
Yummy, yummy.
I may be slightly wrong, but whatever. She was in the headlines this week because she donated a bunch of money. She keeps on donating,
Congrats.
baby. I mean, and I'm not saying that's, whatever. Like, not saying praise the billionaire, but still.
Yeah, it's not the be all end all. I'm sure they get a kickback from it, but like at least it's going
Yeah, it's true.
somewhere, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean,
at least we're not hearing about where else they're spending it.
that's true. And anything that makes Jeff Bezos feel like shit makes me feel better about myself.
Yeah, it's like the moment you
know?
acquire a new island, I'm going to be annoyed at you. But if you're giving
Yes.
your money for good, not so
Yeah.
bad.
Maybe
Not
give
so
away an
bad.
island.
Who knows? Give away one of your fucking islands, Jeff Bezos. I feel like he's
Donate
an
an island to a
As an island or two.
continent in need.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, undoubtedly. Okay, my second bad boy is, I believe Jerry did this, but I was picking up dog poopy in the yard.
He pooped.
And there was a styrofoam bowl that I guess like maybe it blew over from a neighbor's yard. Like I have no idea where the styrofoam bowl came from.
Great.
And inside of it was poop. And I believe it was like not the here's the thing though. It wasn't the size of Sully's poop and it wasn't the size of Marcy's poop. It was an animal, but it was just in this bowl, and somehow there was also liquid in the bowl, and it was one of the most disgusting things
What is
I'd
this
ever seen.
experiment you found?
I found an experiment, and I'm like, is someone trying to send me a message?
I think so. Someone's just like, and next I'm going to look through yours, baby.
Or did Sully just take a really big poop?
And someone was there with a bowl?
Yes. No, he pooped in the bowl because he's a genius.
This is the only time I've wanted anyone to get a Nest camera.
I know. I was like, if another one shows up, if another bowl of poop shows up, I'll be suspicious.
Then you got to get a Nest camera. I mean, I don't know what you're doing.
We'll endorse that. If more than one styrofoam bowl of shit ends up in your yard, consider just getting a camera, just for as long as you to figure out who the poop bowler is. Then we move on.
Mainly, I think people with Nest cameras are just like, I don't know, a bit of a worrywart. Unless, I guess maybe they've been broken into in their past and maybe they're a little skittish about it. Who knows? I don't know what the reason for a Nest camera is other than just
feel like
finding funny photos or videos of themselves sliding down the stairs accidentally so they can send them into like fails of the year. Bad boy what?
Bad boy definitely fails of the year watch. There's this like TikTok trend that is people leave notes like for Amazon delivery people or like UPS drivers or stuff. That's like drop your sickest dance move when you drop off this package, and then they do it, and then they like post this delivery driver dancing on their TikTok or on Twitter or whatever, and it's very weird.
Yeah, I really heard about that, and I haven't seen any of them, but I'm embarrassed for them.
It's so embarrassing. God. Like,
why is this like
make
not
these
set?
People dance?
I don't know. I don't know in what world who would like if I saw that and I was delivering a package, I'd be like, what is this?
I would literally take a club to that camera.
I would be so upset.
I would steal the package right in front of them.
Yes, exactly. Oh God. Do you ever watch those glitter bomb videos or whatever?
No.
Have you ever seen them? Of like
no, but like please don't send me one based on the sound of it.
It's just like
it sounds like a pain in the ass to clean up.
I mean, it's meant for people. And I don't know how much I love this concept, but like I guess this guy got his package stolen and he's like an ex-NASA nerd. And, I'm sure there's someone out there that loves this guy. And I'm really on the fence with him because I'm just kind of like, I don't know, you're being a bit of a snitch. Because like, Sure, someone
Who
stole
said
your
it?
package. Someone stole your package. Literally, they probably need it more than you do at this point. Let's be honest.
Oh, this is to like catch people who steal packages off your stoop.
It is. And they like spit glitter at them and they like photograph them and videotape them and like hear what they're saying and like spray fart spray at them. Like it's so over the top. And it's just like, okay, so you know what? This person just stole a package. No offense. Call Amazon, say it got stolen, say you couldn't find it. Who gives a shit?
Who gives a
Get a new
shit?
one.
Yeah.
Don't put them through this bullshit. And
Yeah,
put
Amazon
glitter all
will
over
send
their
you
car?
a new one, no matter what. They're dumb.
No matter what. But I did like his like scroll contraption that he did.
I mean, look, inventions are cool, but like,
Not
eh.
a like.
Also,
Come on, you're
it's
you're
like
really
if
ruining people's lives.
if someone gets
That's
hit by a
sad.
truck or something around the corner from you, or like there's some
There you
shooting or some
go.
shit like that,
Or
cops
you're
can
like,
come.
or you're the center of a murder documentary.
You could
Remember
be in the
that?
center. Yeah, I do. You're basically inviting a cop to walk up to your door and be like, "Hey, you have any footage of everything that's happened on your block in the past 2 weeks?" And I don't need to be inviting those people on my stoop.
No.
By
don't
those people, I
snitch
mean
on
the
people.
police. So I don't like that.
Unless you know
Anyway.
there is a literal murder.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah,
Plus, like Google
Um,
probably has access anyway. It's
yeah.
probably
Google's watching, baby.
Jeff Bezos is
Also,
watching.
Diane has so many Ring cameras, but they're all inside the house.
Yeah, they're all faced.
They're all
It's
facing
just
at her
understand.
because she doesn't quite understand how it works, but she does know that she's her own worst enemy, so that's why.
She's a bit of a
Um,
Narcy Marcy. What can I say?
She
Also-
absolutely is. Yep,
One last bad boy.
absolutely.
The drawstring from my favorite sweater came out.
Oh, you're wearing your Ellen DeGeneres sweater.
My DeGeneres sweater has been disemboweled.
I am so sorry to hear that.
I'm so sad.
I would love to re-embowel her, but I don't think it's possible for me.
You know what? I know there's a way out there. I feel like it involves a
You gotta get a
clothes
safety
hanger.
pin.
Oh, that's what it is.
The safety pin pull through
Yeah, the drop.
technique.
A little
Although
hamster.
I feel like you could figure it out with a clothes hanger. I've never been able to do it. I'm just like, well, fuck that drawstring. It's never going back in there.
I certainly get bored halfway through if I'm not getting anywhere.
Yeah, it's just what do you use the drawstring?
You know, it's just
Yeah.
a visual thing.
It's
Just
just for
like,
looks.
If not, it's just these gaping holes. You know, can't have those gaping holes in my
I know
own
they
sweater.
are gaping. I didn't want to mention it.
The wickedly talented.
No doubt about it.
Holes.
Holes. Oh my goodness! But there are only two of them.
2 holes
We
for
have
me.
some bad boy updates.
Ooh, yes, we do.
Let's start with the one that Kevin James, well, and The Rock and Jewel
Yeah, why? Wow,
defended.
free speech, Jewel.
Free speech, Jewel alert. Defended Joe Rogan about COVID misinformation, but
There's really such a fun cross section of people that are like, you know, meeting in the middle here, where they're just
This
like, you know what, we align
is-
on one thing.
yeah, they do,
that-
and it's
Is
free
that
speech.
public safety?
Although,
free speech.
The Rock, since the racism stuff came out today, The Rock was like, "Never mind, bro. I don't like him. I didn't know that he said the N-word a
Oh.
million times. So I guess
Our future governor question mark. I feel like he's supposed to, or he was threatening being a governor for good old
I mean,
California.
he's on Politics Watch, but I'm
He
not.
really is. The Rock is always there.
He's on every single watch, not Death
Everyone.
Watch.
No, not that
Yet.
one. Not on Suey Watch.
He will die in our
No.
lifetimes, though.
Oh, that's rough
That'll
to think
be-
about.
That'll be a day. Okay,
I
the
feel like-
other,
Not to predict The Rock's death. Like,
please.
I don't have an opinion on the man.
I mean,
Um,
what's this podcast for if not for predicting the Rock's death?
Celebrity death.
Yeah.
I feel like it's more going to be a death that's like, I died in like a really fast car. Like
Oh,
that's
you
how
mean
The
like
Rock's
Paul
gonna fucking
Walker?
die. Exactly. He's gonna have
Yeah.
a Paul Walker rising of a death. Sorry, everybody.
Evil Diane, if that's
I'm
true.
so sorry for saying all of that.
No, I enjoyed
want
every
The Rock to
single
die.
second. I
It's
thought you
just
were
it
going to be like
feels like it.
cancer.
Well, it's like I just can't picture The Rock living to a very ripe old age. You know what I mean? It's not like he
No.
has a loose lifestyle or
right.
anything. It's
You're
just like
right.
I feel like he's just gonna die youngish.
He's too tall to live long.
You're right. Psychic Julia?
Well, let's hope that he doesn't die before this podcast comes out, because then you'll really seem like a psychic. Especially if it's a car accident, I'll freaking lose my mind. If
Ooh,
The
that's
Rock
creepy.
died in a car accident on your block, would you give the cop your Ring camera footage? Email Diane.
Yes.
Most convoluted question in the world.
Oh, I'd run to the scene. You know what though? I
Oh.
will say,
Yeah, do
speaking
say.
of ring footage, next
Okay.
door in this neighborhood, it's
Ooh.
all they want to fucking talk about is their fucking ring. Like sometimes it's
Oh.
fun. It's like, oh great, you saw a cool mountain lion at night or whatever, and they're on your property for
yeah,
literally
yeah,
2
yeah, yeah.
seconds. Nice. Love
I
to see you
like that.
creeping.
I like that.
Love to see you P22.
Yeah.
I think that's its name.
I think you're right.
Whatever. If it's P23, I will be forever sorry.
We'll definitely put a picture of P22 or 3 in the slider, whichever one
we
it is.
will.
You'll be able to
We
find
will.
one in 3.5 seconds.
Yeah. Oh, late breaking bad boy. I can feel a new zit right here. It's like bubbling.
She's
I can
pointing
feel it.
directly into her butthole.
Yeah. Yeah. I got on my knees and pointed my ass towards my webcam.
Yeah.
It's just
and
comfortable
it's
for me.
coming in. You can really see it.
Yeah.
Okay, second bad boy update.
Mm?
So, actually 2 bad boys in this
Tell
2
us
and 1.
about it.
So, hot off the press from whatever, this is like going to be a week ago by the time this comes out, but Rudy Giuliani was on The Masked Singer.
So good.
He's going to be on this.
like he was.
He's going to be in this future
this one?
season.
Okay, this future season.
Which I'm
But has
surprised
already-
this leaked, because Masked Singer is usually very tight-lipped about everything. So the
You're
fact that
right.
this got out and like hit the press the way it did is shocking. Anyway, Rudy Giuliani was on The Masked Singer. He was unmasked. Apparently, Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke stomped out in protest, and Jenny McCarthy and Nicole
Angel.
absolutely
Those two stayed? Wow. Not
stayed and
allies.
like talked to him, not allies. But
Really?
in the article I read about Angel Robin Thicke,
No.
Angel.
$1 hologram.
Oh, okay.
I'd love to see an angel $1 hologram.
Me too, on The Masked Singer.
Oh yeah.
Robin Thicke went out to comfort Ken Jeong, not out of protest, because they're really good friends.
Wait, sorry. Say that again. Who did?
So Ken Jeong stomped out when Rudy Giuliani was unmasked. And then Robin Thicke left to comfort Ken, not necessarily in protest, although
so he's
effectively he's standing with Ken, as opposed to standing with Jenny McCarthy.
Angel.
Is he like a Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity fan? Who knows?
I don't think he's a Rudy Tooty touch. I mean,
You're probably right.
if he was, he would have stayed. He'd be like, "Fuck Ken," but he was like, "I stand with Ken."
Yeah, I stand with Ken in that too. I mean,
Yeah, so do
why? Like, remember when Sarah Palin was on the show? They didn't even stomp off
Yeah.
for Sarah.
They didn't stomp off for Sarah.
Mm-mm.
Sarah Palin is bad, but Rudy Giuliani is worse, I think.
Oh, yes.
So,
I am
Yeah.
so shocked that he was even on it. I mean, like, obviously I'm not, but I also am. But like, it goes back to I'm obviously not shocked that he was on.
right. I mean, Jenny McCarthy's the literal
Feels like
was
it's
one of the
fine.
judges. And
Well, I
she's
love
like
this world.
she's like an anti-vaccinista.
Oh, she is. I wonder
Yeah,
if she
she
had to
is.
get vaxxed to be on the show, though.
Oh,
Or she-
very
they
good
probably
question.
just do. They probably just do extra testing. Extra
I mean,
testes.
they definitely do tests every day, but she's giving a fake vaccine card rising.
I don't think so. Well, I heard it here last.
What's up, Jerry? What are you doing?
Is he playing Call of Duty?
He's like peeking in the door. Do you not hear me talking about Jenny McCarthy?
He's being
Anyway.
a cutie.
No, he's not. The next bad boy update is Kim and Kanye update. So
Oh, you
what
get to
happened?
break it to me.
I get to break it to you. So-
Please.
Kim and North, her daughter, have a joint TikTok account where they just like post
What?
stupid videos.
Amazing.
And Kanye hates it because he's like, North is too young to be on social media, whatever. And so he posted something that was like,
We're on
First,
Twitter?
there was some sort of cut about how this is his first. He was like, I haven't had 3 divorces. It was like something kind of like a stab at Kim for having multiple husbands. And then
Okay,
saying
bitch.
that
You were
like
one of them. Like, what are you talking about?
makes no sense. And then saying that North shouldn't be on social media, it's toxic, blah blah blah. Then Kim posted something on her Instagram that was saying Kanye is so controlling. He's making co-parenting impossible. Maybe you should talk to like the 3rd lawyer you've hired or something like that. Like a kind of a jab back.
So, okay. Cute. Very cute. Like a
You know,
mirror.
because he's like, you're keeping me away from my kids, and she's like, you're controlling, and this is impossible. I'm the one who's like caring for these children, which, like, come on, Kim, let's be honest, it's not you, but okay. I'm the one caring for these kids. I'm the one financially supporting them. You're not. It's like messy.
Very messy. I guess we all knew it would be, though.
Yeah, it was
There
only
was
a
no
matter
way
of
this would
time
be a
before.
quiet D.
It was going to be one of the loudest D's on the block. And and then he posted like something saying that Kim told him that, or like Kanye posted something saying Kim suspected Kanye of ordering a hitman. It's like really wild. I'd fuck Elon Musk. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I did not
Well,
mean to
he
say
would. He would.
Poopy
Oh yeah, poopity scoop. Anyway, so that's that. It's really getting messy.
Honestly, oh man, what a wild ride. I feel like this is a little too much for Pete to handle.
This might be Pete's final straw. Or he may
I
be
feel
all
like-
about it.
Well,
Maybe
here's
living for the
another.
drama.
I mean, there's like part of living for the drama. There's also like being involved in the drama tangentially, where you're just kind of like, oh, I don't want to be
Yeah.
involved in your fucking drama.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
also, it could be that like Kanye is so set in his ways that he has to create drama in the only way he knows possible to, like, I don't know, kind of like create this tornado for her where it's just kind of like, I'm confusing and annoying. Could I be any worse?
Yeah. I mean, it's just the way it's playing out. It's hard to watch, but also I can't look away.
No, who can? I love to watch someone spinning out when it's yay. Come on.
When it's yay. I mean, I feel for their children, blah, 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 but they're so loaded, they'll be fine.
I think they'll really be okay, honestly.
Yeah, I think they'll be fine. Okay, let's go on to our bad boy of the week.
Ooh.
He's a Mr. Fear Your Gal. Fear Your Factor.
Yeah. He's a real factor, that fear in your gal.
It's Joe Rogan.
He's a real put your gal into a fucking coffin full of worms or something.
Oh, absolutely. Would you ever go on Fear Factor?
No.
Be honest. You don't want to eat 17 cockroaches?
Listen, I've been thinking about it, but I don't want to.
Yeah, just a mid-pandemic treat.
Yeah. During this pandemic, I was like, you know what I should have done?
I actually
gone on Fifi.
I actually don't like watching people eat bugs.
FIFA, actually. FIFA.
Or like eyeballs.
Oh, I love watching people eat eyeballs. So that's where we just,
wow, we really just don't agree on that at all. That's fine. We may have a rock hard D later too. That's a divorce, not a D. I would actually say that Kim and Kanye are having a rock hard D.
Oh, I think so. This is a rocky rock hard D.
Rocky. Okay. So do you want to guess Joe Rogan's net worth, or would you rather guess how many listeners he has per episode of the podcast? Because it's on par with ours.
Really?
Just about.
I wish. Let's see here.
So do I.
I kind of want to go bust now.
Okay.
But I'm gonna guess for his millions of dollars, maybe like a 69 mil. You know what? No. It's double that, I bet, isn't it?
It's 100 mil.
What a bitch. Fine.
I mean, his deal with Spotify is 100 million, but then it also on Wealthy Gorilla it says his net worth is 100 million.
We'll definitely put his Wealthy Gorilla, the Slimer. It looks just like him.
It's a perfect rendition. And he has 11 million listeners an episode.
Wow.
I know. Well, we're right up there with
That's
him, so
that's exactly how many we have. So whatever, I get it.
Anyway, he's been on Bad Boy Watch forever. And we're still probably not going to use his real name as the name of the episode because I'm scared.
You're right.
I mean,
He has 11 million fans. Is that what you said?
Per episode,
Epi,
and he
Beppy,
releases so many epis per Beppy.
That's a lot. That's a lot of epis per Beppy.
So he, has recently, he's always coming under fire for something or another. But recently, of course, Neil Young and Joni Mitchell, two of the most hot and happening music artists of this era, removed their music from Spotify in protest because Joe Rogan spreads ample COVID-19 misinformation just left and right. He doesn't care, baby. He'll tell the young not to get vaccinated. He'll get COVID and take ivermectin. It'll be great.
It's like, sure, you can come on and be like, hey, sorry, everyone. What I said about what I do and what I think people should do shouldn't be taken seriously, even though I have 11 million listeners.
Yeah, I guess you do have some sort of responsibility, huh?
Like, I don't know.
That's so many people.
That's a lot of people that
so
you're
many people
spreading ivermectin news to.
I know. And he'll have I feel like a lot of the problems is not a lot. I mean, he sucks ass, but a lot of the guests he'll have on the show are simply bad people. He's had multiple guests on the show who compared pandemic policies to the Holocaust.
And he's just like, I want to just shake it up, baby. I want everybody's views to be accounted for. I just want to show you both sides. Baby.
I want to show you both sides. I ask questions. I do this.
I'm like, questions people are afraid to ask. I'm Joe.
No one needs to hear the answers of Alex Jones, whatever the question is.
Yeah, well, that too. I forget.
But we can't stop him from doing his little podcast. But Spotify could not pay them $100 million. So that's the COVID-19 stuff. More recently, India Ari, musical artist, posted a compilation on her Instagram story. And if you want to, I feel like on India Ari's Instagram page, there's a IG story highlight called Boycott Spotify. And that had a lot of interesting info. But it had this supercut of Joe Rogan saying the N-word 20 times over the last 15 years since he's had this podcast. And
oh my God, he's had it for 15 years?
He's had it for 15 years. And he's like, that was a long time ago. But it's like, bro, you were in your mid-40s.
Dude, Fear Factor was a long time ago.
That was a long time ago. And
but
you know
also,
what? If he said the N-word on the Fear Factor, we should be mad at him for that too.
Yeah, but wow, it really blows my mind that it was only 15 years ago. But also Fear Factor literally feels like 15 years ago, I will say.
Yeah, it does. You're right.
But it was 30?
Yeah, it must have been no, not 30. I'm 30.
You're right. It was probably 20.
Probably 25. No, 20. Anyway, so she posted this compilation. He got called out for it. The Rock was like, never mind. I don't like you. And
Jewel could not be reached. Well, actually, I don't know what Jewel said.
Yeah, we don't know. 70 episodes.
I'm just going to check what Kevin said, if he said anything since.
Yeah, check if Kevin has spoken in. So 70 episodes of the show have been removed from Spotify since this happened. And I guess when he originally made the deal with Spotify, they removed some episodes as well, including one of with Alex Jones and another with Milo Yiannopoulos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So those were
been quiet. Well, I'm sure he hasn't actually been quiet, but I haven't heard a peep out of him.
Kevin James?
I think he's no. Milo.
Yeah, Milo. I think he's I don't exactly remember where he went, but he really did disappear, and that's fine with me. So 70 episodes were removed from Spotify in the past day or two, and 110 have been removed in total for various different things. And what India Ari was saying, which I feel like is like kind of the subtext of all of this Spotify stuff with like Neil Young and Joni Mitchell leaving, but not really, is that Spotify makes their money from musical artists. And what India Ari said is like Black musical artists are most of the streams on these services.
Mm-hmm.
And, they get like 0.00001 cent for every like 1,000 streams. Like that's not a direct number, but it's fucking wild, the little amount of money they make. And then they use they make all of this money from the streams and they go and pay Joe Rogan. And it's
That's
like
a very wild thing to do.
It's just, and we don't have to talk about all of the racist shit he said, but he did compare, he was like talking about how he and his friend went to a predominantly Black neighborhood, and I guess he compared it to Planet of the Apes. And he was like, this whole thing, he was like, what I was saying was taken out of context. It's like, well, they didn't like supercut you into saying this word or this sentence, or like having this guy on your show that's saying that like Black people have a gene that makes them more aggressive. Like nobody edited you into saying that. It's just racist regardless of the context, to be frank, Joe.
Yeah, I don't know why he thinks he's being like edgy by showing both sides. You're being like, see, everyone that I mean, you're just doing it for listens. That's really all you're doing.
Yeah, and that money.
And it's
honey.
very transparent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Being contrarian doesn't make you a cool person,
Yeah, it's not like he's an edgy comedian because he says racial slurs. He's just like trying. And the people coming to his defense is like fucking DTJ, Donald Trump Jr., and like that one congressman with the eye patch who sucks. Like,
so he's good.
He's good when the worst people are defending him.
That's the best. I mean, I can't believe we're gonna have to hear more about Donald. But anyway,
I know.
He's really just gonna be back and around and doing things, and he's off Twitter, but he's still just around.
He's around. He's really making the rounds
weird.
again. He is. With midterms coming up, just saying.
He's really just running around.
A tweet I saw today, not the one from Whitney Cummings, which was deeply embarrassing.
Which was that?
Whitney Cummings said, like, it's not a comedian's job to be your hero. It was like one of the most unhinged tweets I've ever read. You didn't see this?
No.
Oh my God,
Wait,
it's so
is this
it's
in
so
defense
wild.
of Joe Rogan?
Yes.
Are people calling him a comedian? I mean, that's news to me.
She's
$1
getting.
hologram.
Oh wait, did she delete it? No. Okay. Comedians did not sign up to be your hero. It's our job to be irreverent and dangerous. Sorry, I can't. To question authority and take you through a spooky mental haunted house so you can arrive at your own conclusions. Stay focused on the people we pay taxes to be moral leaders.
Yeah. Anyway,
I know.
Don't have heroes either, guys.
Yeah, like
I'm not saying that Whitney was ever my hero per se, but like, guys, it's just
speak
like
for yourself. Whitney Cummings has always
these
been my hero.
I'm just saying, 2022, and just like Jewel as an example.
Yeah,
you're just like, the wildest people have the wildest opinions, and you're just like, oh my God.
These are the ones who will say it out loud.
I thought I knew what you were about, my friend.
And I've seen multiple tweets when I was doing research for this incredible episode about people who were like yelling at The Rock for turning his back on Joe Rogan, like after he had been like, I stand with you in terms of you spreading COVID misinformation, protect free speech. And then this like racism supercut came out, and he was like, oh, never mind, bro. And I guess people are
we don't
mad.
align.
Yeah. They're this is what's problem with Hollywood. It's like,
there are other problems in Hollywood. I wouldn't say that this is the problem. This is the problem with Hollywood. Also, I would kind of be more like, this is the problem with Worldwide Wrestling Enterprises, or whatever the fuck WWE stands for anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, if anything, attack pro wrestling.
Yeah, I agree. Email Diane.
It was so weird.
So anyway, it's not just. Oh, I saw a tweet that was like, Spotify needs Joe Rogan, not the other way around. Joe Rogan can start his own. He can like host this fucking podcast on joerogan.com/pod and make $100 million easily just by selling a subscription to it. Like, he does not need Spotify. You know?
You're probably right.
But
Well, I'm sure
Spotify
you
does
didn't come
need
up with
him.
that idea.
I didn't.
But yeah,
Someone
Yeah.
tweeted it, and I'm plagiarizing it.
that's fine. But
Thank you.
yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
They're
His
not
little
wrong,
butts
yeah.
will follow everywhere. And
Yeah.
it's fine.
And even if
yeah.
he loses 3 million listeners per episode, he has 8 million left.
And he's always getting more, baby.
He's always getting more. They're being born every day. Roganators are being born every day.
They really are. I mean, you just wish he'd be more careful. It's just I watched like a few clips of him, and like I don't know if these are his. Does he have a co-host ever? Or like a
I don't
bud
know.
that
I've
hangs around?
genuinely never listened.
I just like I don't know. I watched some little clips of it, and it's like he's one of those people that I don't even believe has any beliefs, which sounds
Mhm.
weird, but it's just kind of like, oh, you're so swayed by other people's opinions.
Yeah,
You are
I know
so
what you mean.
easily swayed. Like that's what it feels like.
I know.
I feel,
I
and anything that's like a little, like not popular opinion. What is it with people that just like have an aversion to popular opinion 100%? Just 100%. Just like,
I mean,
cannot believe or trust anyone, not at all, not government, not any branch of government, not any like literally like vaccine, anything.
I can't.
Just
Yeah.
like, what is it? What is
I
it,
don't know.
guys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm over it.
Being
It's
rich
done.
and being rich and white, probably.
Having
And a dude.
weird opinions. Yeah, you're probably right. That's
You
what
know,
it
it's
is.
like, yeah. I mean, if he was any of those other things, he would be forced to have a perspective on something.
True. He would also receive a lot more ridicule if he was anything other than what he is.
So in addition to the racism,
Yeah.
he's also been like very, very transphobic. Like inviting dangerously transphobic guests on his show, including, I guess, one person who believes in some wild theory that basically being trans and non-binary is contagious. And that, like, the
Okay.
reason that there are more people who are identifying not as what they were assigned at birth is because of something that they call social contagion.
I mean, he's so on the cusp. I mean, like it's like you have a very weird point that you're right. Maybe people feel more comfortable actually.
Yeah,
It's
like maybe
you're
that's what's going
so-
on.
Joe, you're so fucking wrong. But
Yeah.
like maybe you're a little right. People do feel more comfortable when they see, allies and
Representation.
100%. It's like, why you gotta make it so backwards and like sinister sounding? Like that's not what's fucking happening, Joe.
That's not what's happening, Joe. Should that be the name of this episode? That's not what's happening, Joe. Email
Yeah.
me.
I mean, it applies to a few Joes out there right now.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Who's also said really shitty things about Caitlyn Jenner, who then said to him that he said some shitty things about Caitlyn Jenner, and she replied and was like, "You're a transphobic, homophobic asshole." Not that we love Caitlyn Jenner, but he still shouldn't have been a transphobe to her.
For some reason, I assumed that Caitlyn Jenner was like a fan or a friend of Joe. I don't know why.
You would think.
I don't know why. I guess politically they align. I don't even know, like, he's a Trumpish dude, but what would he call himself? Like a libertarian?
Joe, he's a
Like,
libertarian, yeah.
Yeah. I just, ugh.
I think he voted. No,
Where
he
is
voted
Gary
for
Johnson
some
now?
Good
Where's
question.
Gary Johnson now? I'll put in the Slimer where he is right now and what he's doing. 'Cause
Okay,
it's been
please
ages
do.
since we've heard from him.
Yeah, we definitely need a Gary Johnson check-in. We've all been waiting. Okay, well, let's shut the door on Joe Rogan and the Roganators.
Oh boy.
Oh, wow.
I feel like maybe they've just been at the same
Wow.
resort. Wow.
Does Mark listen, you think?
Oh, I think so. I feel like he doesn't listen to every episode, but he
Not
definitely
every
like
episode.
checks in and out when there's like a person he wants to hear, but it's probably someone like Alex Jones where he's like, I'm curious about his views. or like,
Sure.
a pal of his. It's just like, I don't know.
I
Mark
feel
would
like
listen on and off.
Yeah, no, I think he's listened to a couple episodes or at least seen some YouTube clips.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Incredible.
He would probably recommend it to a friend, not really realizing exactly what kind of dude Rogan really is,
Yeah, I don't think he's much of a thinker.
It's like not to even apologize for Mark, because I don't even know what kind of person he is.
It's true.
But I feel like he would accidentally spread false information. Email Diane.
Email Diane if Mark is on accidentally spread false information watch. Okay, let's move on to good boys. Who is your good boy?
Oh, I don't think I can think of one this week.
Well, somebody bought a t-shirt.
Ooh.
And we are
good
forever
boy.
indebted to you. So please
love
send a
me to buy a
selfie
t-shirt.
to Diane@badboypod.com of you in your Diane shirt, if you feel like it,
Or we'll walk into traffic if you don't.
Oh, okay. Well, look, now you have pretty much no choice if you ever want to hear the pod again.
Oh, you're right.
My good boy is that you've inspired me
Oh my God.
to start
In
taking
what way?
scalding hot showers.
You
And-
really should. Who doesn't love one?
I gotta say, it hurts so good, and I love it.
It really does hurt so good.
It hurts
Really
so
on
good.
like any pain or whatever. I don't know,
Mhm.
really opens up your pores,
Yeah, you can finally breathe when you feel pain like that. It's just like, I love it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
It really takes it to the limit.
And then sometimes you're like, ooh, just a little bit hotter. And you're like, ooh,
Ooh, I'm dying.
I'm dying in here. I'm
Isn't
gonna
it
have
like-
to go to the hospital.
Julia's little secret.
Okay.
When I wash my hair, I have to do like a scaldorama. Like I really have to scald it. And like I really have to get it nice and foggy and like scaldy. Because I need to rinse out my hair in cold water. So I have to be really hot where I'm just like, I could use a really cold shower right now. And then I turn off all the hot and I stand in the cold going.
Do you freeze your little titties off? Sorry, they're big. Do you freeze your big titties off?
I freeze my huge titty and it feels great.
You like the freezing after the hottie hot?
Yes. Best part, no, maybe not the best part of the spa, but that was a fun part of the spa, doing like the
cold?
hot baths and then doing the cold dip. And you're like, ooh, this is a bad idea. Let me get out of here.
Yeah, it was such a bad idea, but so right.
Good
It's
for
so right. It's so wrong. It's right,
circulation. Good for elasticity and good for redheads if you dye your hair.
Ah, good to know. Redheads of the pod,
Baby?
listen up, baby.
Or really any color if you're putting in your hair, especially ones
Yeah,
that are
I
like
know. You're
red
supposed to-
based.
You're supposed to
The-
be a chill bill when you
The purpies and the pinks,
Oh, sure. All right, well that's incredible. I'm so glad we touched base on that. Let's move on to TV talk. TV talk.
Baby.
Okay, we should start with Pam and Tommy, I think.
Yeah.
So
Let's do it.
I
We've
guess
both watched exactly 2 episodes.
we've seen exactly 2 episodes, and I guess I should do a quick disclaimer-rama about it, which is that Pamela Anderson was not consulted on this project.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So
had
that's
quite a life.
probably bad.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
so
Ex
I
of Kid
don't
Rock
s-
alert.
ex of Kid Rock alert. But she's so much more than that. But she is that.
She really is.
She really is. So starting with that, Tommy Lee seems like a real cuckoo cachoo.
Wow, what a prick, that guy.
Also, I keep calling him Tommy Lee Jones, and I know it's someone different.
It's like when Lee's involved sometimes. It feels
When
like a
there's a
middle name. And you're just like, this is such a Hollywood name.
It's so Hollywood. I kind of do love the show, though. Kind
it's
of,
not bad.
honestly.
I feel like
it's
they did a really good casting job.
it's
for
like a
sure.
goofy goober. Like it's kind
It's
of all
goofy.
over the place and very,
Oh my God. Can we
very
talk about
like.
that penis.
Yeah, we can talk about the talking. Jason Mantzoukas.
That was his voice.
It was.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so Jason
Yeah.
Mantzoukas plays Tommy
So
Lee's
unnecessary.
talking little penis, although it's a big penis. Because he has a big penis. That's like his whole thing.
It's just like, I don't know, the whole penis puppet. It's just the way it bends a little much.
I know. I did not like the way the
Penises don't
hole.
bend like
I didn't
that.
like the. Okay, not in your experience. I didn't like the way the hole was the mouth.
My name is Zoe Clark, and I hate when the hole is the mouth.
I do. I really do. I hate it.
But I
that the
like
hole
when
is the mouth.
penises bend backwards.
Yeah, they do a lot of twisty turvies. It was a weird little situation, but yeah, fun. Do you like Seth Rogen's mullet? Real talk.
Honestly, kind of seems like a natural thing for him. I feel like
I
he
agree.
should rocket IRL, honestly.
Oh, Obama's got a rocket?
Oh, that backstory made me so sad.
Oh yeah, he had a rough life, the character Seth Rogen plays. I guess I didn't know that it was like that they orchestrated a whole robbery to steal shit and it just so happened the tape was in there.
I guess so. And I don't know. It was just like, well, we're going to line this up because obviously his father didn't respect women. And clearly, neither does he.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's really no one to root for except Pam.
Oh,
I feel like
okay, I
she's
would
the
say.
only like redeeming character, but and I mean, they
And
got to
as
be
finest?
nominated for best makeup.
You're right. They really
'Cause
did a fantastic job across
We'll do a
the
side
board.
by side. Very good.
There was some other thing I wanted to mention. I totally forget what it was now. But it had to do with one of the characters. And now I don't fucking remember who was like,
Nick Offerman's character.
oh God.
It seems like
no.
he's going to be the big bad. You know, like Seth Rogen's character is bad, like he did the wrong thing, but Nick Offerman seems like he's going to be a real piece of work.
Honestly, at first I was like, he doesn't seem so bad. Oh, yeah, he's a slime ball.
He's definitely a slime ball. Okay. Have you watched any Murderville on Netflix?
No.
I
feel
think
like
it's
I'm
a
the second
hee-hee-hee.
person to tell me that it's good.
It maybe was me over text.
Okay. Well, maybe you're the only person. But still,
It's a
what's it about again?
hee-hee-hee.
Who's in it?
Will Arnett. That's why I texted you about Will
right.
Arnett being Canadian.
Of course. Definitely from Toronto. Definitely saw it at a hockey game once.
Oh, amazing. How Canadian is
Yeah.
it? Doesn't get more Canadian than seeing Will Arnett at a hockey game.
Really doesn't. But when you're at the only Maple Leafs game that happens in LA, you see all the Canadian stars.
Oh, sure. They all pop up.
That's just how it happens. Anyway, what other TV talks are there? I mean, did you watch 90?
I did watch 90.
I forgot what happened. Oh yeah, everyone's like going home. They're waiting to
Is
be
it the
proposed
end
to.
of the episode? I mean, the end. Oh, yeah. Everyone's on proposal watch right now.
They're really coming to a close. Gino and whatever her name is, Jasmine. Oh baby,
Jasmine.
favorite people
They-
on earth.
I don't think they're going to make it.
I think they're gonna be together forever. Honestly,
Okay. I mean, it's entirely possible. You never know.
meant to be alert.
Oh, certainly. I don't think I have any
Ooh.
other. Oh, what?
I'm watching. Fuck, I forget what it's called. Oh, I think it's called Someone Somewhere. Someone. I forget what it's
Oh,
called
I
now.
watched the first episode of that with Bridget Everett.
So good.
I thought
think
it was
it's funny.
I
Really
liked it.
funny. Not
Okay.
the right one, but yes, I thought it was a cute one. I like it. I've been
That was
keeping
not
up
the
with it.
right one. It was I've actually been watching Love Life on HBO Max.
What's that?
It's
That sounds
like
familiar.
it's like a dating show. The guy who played Chidi on Good Place is the star, and he's like surprisingly ripped.
Mm.
But anyway, that's not really the point of the show. But it is a part of the show because he is shirtless and having sex often.
Oh my! What's the show about?
It's
oh,
about-
it's scripted.
It's like it's a scripty bipty. It's like he plays a guy who has like a shitty marriage, and spoiler alert, they get a big D, and then he like dates, and you know it's about the girls and the this and the that and the drama and the love and his family and the apartment in New York City as a character and all of the good stuff you want.
Oh
Yeah,
my
New
God.
York. And I guess the
Watch
first
it.
episode, the first season was about Anna Kendrick, and it was like the same thing. But then I didn't watch that. I just watched the second. It's good. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's fine.
Yeah, sometimes you just need a hee 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 when you're like, ugh. Right.
I wouldn't see. This isn't as a hee hee hee. It's a dramedy, I would say. But like, I'm not hee hee heeing.
Okay, well that's no fun.
Yeah.
I don't
Don't
know.
watch
Can't
it
you
if you're
just,
trying
like,
to hee hee.
Do people laugh at Succession?
No.
I feel like I've said this before. I can't tell if it's a comedy or dramedy or just like a really dark comedy or what. But I don't
It's
know.
impossible to know the difference.
Can't get into it, baby.
No, I have a hard time as well. Okay. Well, if you have no other TV talks.
I can't think of any more.
So, email Diane at badboypod.com. Your bad boys on the block, your good boys. If anyone's ever left a styrofoam bowl of poop in your yard.
Ooh, yeah, specifically styrofoam, not like a paper bowl. That's different.
No, please, no. That's a totally different omen. Shop.badboypod.com for a Diane tea, like our mystery buyer. Ooh. Thanks again. Follow us at Bad Boy Podcast. You know, that goes without saying.
Diane loves to just post on there.
She does.
She gets a thrill from notifications. It's the only thing keeping her alive.
Yeah, she gets that dopamine rush, instant O. So, leave us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts.
We love that. We love a 5-star on Spotify. Sure, why not?
Sure, why not? Even though boycott Spotify, but also leave us 5 stars on Spotify. But
leave
also
Joe Rogan a 0-star and leave us a 5-star.
Sure, it's a tit for tat sort of situation. But please leave us a fucking review. I mean, day in, day out, I ask, no reward. It's like I don't even exist.
Dying to read good news about ourselves.
Like,
we love to hear it.
Give me something to live for other than my scalding hot showers, which you should try. And if you do try, email it. Tell us your experience with the scaldorama.
Give us a picture of like your very red back or chest, not like
red
your
back.
Tits. I don't want to see your boobies.
I want to see
that like
your
red.
Line. I want to see your red titties or a steamy mirror.
Steamy mirror, very nice.
Should we post our steamy mirrors in Wilmer Sliderama just to make it even?
Sexy. Okay, we'll do that.
Yeah. That's
also,
fun.
there's like maybe I'll post this on Reddit too. If Wilmer is slim this week.
Okay.
Wilmer
Slimmerama.
Slimmerama. You're right. That's exactly what it is. There's this weird Reddit group I found.
You love Reddit.
I don't know why. It's just like fun to scroll through. It's called like shower oranges or something, and it's just where people eat fucking oranges in the shower, and they'll just post like a stupid orange in the shower, and you're just like, all right, well, I guess I'll follow this.
Is that supposed to do something?
I've never done it for myself. I don't know. I know that like, I mean, there used to be this like Biore or something or CoverGirl ad that was just like, we put citrus in our face wash to wake you up in the morning.
Oh,
it's like,
sure.
Is that real?
Morning Burst.
Or are you just saying that? Morning Burst.
Morning Burst. And it's like
I'll
orange.
try and find Morning
like
Burst.
It's like clear with little orange beads in it.
What a scam. Little beads and bullshit. Such a scam.
It really is. I want my face. If my face wash doesn't look like cum, I will not rub it on my face.
That's the Zoe Clark promise.
No doubt about it.
That's all you need. I mean, just some cum wash.
I just need cum wash. Yes.
There are some of those. There are some of those cum trees right there.
Oh.
I'm pointing at the corner.
Yeah.
They
in her home.
In my home, no. Down the street.
She's pointing at her boyfriend, saying, "There's a cum tree in the corner."
That's what I call him, the cum tree. Curls the cum tree. There is like, I feel like there's a few cum trees. I think it's like a group. Like I don't know
polyamorous.
What you call a group of them. You're right.
Yeah.
It's a polyamorous group of cum trees.
You call it a splooge.
It's a real splooge.
Incredible.
Of trees on the corner, and they smell disgusting. I hate it.
Burn
maybe
down
I'll
the
remember to get a pic
splooge
this week. We'll see.
Okay.
I'll try.
Yeah, I think that's it. Tell your friends about the podcast. I mean, how do you think Joe Rogan got 11 million listeners a week? Through word of mouth.
MLM, basically.
Oh, you're right.
Or just don't tell them about the splooge trees.
Okay.
Leave that part out. Let them be surprised by it.
Yeah, it's true. Are we spreading misinformation about splooge trees? No, only the facts here.
Not.
They smell like ass. Well, email Diane at badboypod.com if that sounds hot to you and now you want to go fuck a tree, because that's what I'll do.
Brought to you by Lady Parts.